subscribe, click the bell notification, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Well, we're in the door. As you can see, got a red light. It is 6:43. We're at Safeway. It's first time me being on this side. Costco is literally right there. And been in the door for an hour or so. Yeah, just waiting. Alright everybody. It is 3:55 and we just got our bills. Right here. We're out of the door. We're in a dirt lot. And I'm going to bed. Morning.
Agents are still busy.
I'm still in this yard. Dirt lot. This is where I parked this morning. I didn't get unloaded until, well, I think I showed you guys, like 3:30 in the morning. So I get up. I ended up setting my PTA for tomorrow, not realizing last night that it was the 25th. Me, for some reason, thinking it was the 20s. It was the 25th, and then by the time I go to sleep and wake up, it'll be the 26th. No. So my dispatch is like, well, you got your PTA set for tomorrow. In reality, she knows damn well I never set my PTA for a whole day later. I never did that. Never. But of course, it's whatever. So now I'm sitting here texting, trying to find anybody to actually get me moving. I just ended up going on duty. I'm just getting out of this yard. I'm not gonna stay here for another day. It doesn't make sense. Especially if you know you're not gonna be going anywhere, so you might as well start the clock. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like US Express went the wrong way. Alright, y'all. We are in American Canyon. We're picking up at the Coca-Cola beverage plant out here. I went and checked in, but they got nothing on paper saying that that load exists for pickup today. So now I'm waiting on dispatch. And yeah. So y'all, this load was a work-in. So we're inside the warehouse, or we're inside the facility now as a work-in, and there's quite a few trucks in line getting loaded. This load should have been picked up yesterday, so they decided to give it to me today since they didn't have nobody else come pick it up. Which we run this account apparently, and it's all dry side, which I don't see why they just didn't load a damn dry van with that load. And then I would have still picked it up and took off with it. At least I would have been on time. But we're here. These are the doors we have to back into. You see the Martin truck straight ahead of us, next to that green Freightliner. Once that Martin truck leaves, we're going to be backing up in there. So as soon as he pulls out, we get to pull in. So we've been here for an hour or so, so let's see what happens. We're backed into a door, y'all. Still got green light because they're going to take us in. Or they haven't started on us yet. And we were parked over there, as you can see. And there's other trucks over here that's been here. And like I said, this load was supposed to be picked up yesterday. They last minute sent me this load. I believe I started my clock to go to a truck stop, and on my way to the truck stop they ended up sending me this load. So it said about 8 o'clock or noon, 12 o'clock till 1700 for pickup. Well, when I got here, the guy goes, well, we don't have none of your information on that load. So we ended up dealing with dispatch, and then I had came back and he called the office. Well, this load was supposed to be picked up yesterday. So that's what happened with that. So we're working. Well, the positive is I'm in the door, but I'm not really going to get far. I have literally 8 hours and 46 minutes on my 11 to drive, and I literally got 9 hours on my 14. So in 15 minutes, my 14 is going to take away from my drive time. Now, it's not a big deal. It's really not, depending on how long it's going to take them to get me loaded. Now, my goal is to make it to Winnemucca at least, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Winnemucca in Nevada. But this load is going to Idaho, Meriden, Idaho. And then they gave me another load from Idaho at 10 o'clock tomorrow night, and it goes to City of Industry back in California. Now this load's supposed to deliver tomorrow around noon, at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, it's not gonna make it there on time. I don't know if they're going to let the receivers know that I'm gonna be late, which they normally don't, but we're gonna get as far as we can. I ended up filling up on my Pepsi because I ran out, and then that's pretty much all I really needed. But other than that, we're all good to go, just waiting on them to get me unloaded. There is a scale location out here. You gotta pay $10 in cash to scale out. Now I normally just don't carry cash, and when I do carry cash, it's not gonna go towards the scale. so I'm not doing that just because I have it. And I'm gonna get somewhere further down, scale out, and then go from there. I've been here once, but it's been a while. So other than that, hopefully within, if the next hour we get out of here and get rolling. So I will talk to you guys shortly. We've got a green light. I gotta let my air build up because I don't set trailer brake. I only set the tractor brake. And if you'll be able to read this, you'll see why, you'll know why. But waiting for that to build up, and then we gotta pull out, park on the side. We do sliders, tandems, and all that stuff, so on and so forth. Well, this driver in front of me, if you can see him in the mirror, apparently that's his door. I'm in door 9, so that's door 8. This driver came in after me. He never got a red light to get loaded. Well, this guy apparently doesn't understand to wait until door 8, the guy in door 8 clears, because he thinks that guy's supposed to be moving already. So he's blocking me, which is not a big deal because I'm waiting for my air to build up. But just saying, they tell you to wait for your door to clear out. Once that driver pulls out, then you can pull in. Well, apparently he didn't get the memo. But other than that, we have about, if you can look at that, see that? 8 hours and 46 minutes on our 11. 8 hours, 21 minutes on our 14. And we got another driver coming in. So, we get somewhere. I'm probably going to stop at the Pilot or Flying J in Sacramento 49er to scale out. All depends on what the bills say, what the load info says, and go from there. So I can see you guys shortly. I'll show you guys what I have. I was gonna pull out, but you got drivers backing in and everything else. So what we got here is Powerade. All the way to the back, front. I don't know what the heck's up there, but hopefully they loaded it right, which is all good. We're going to a low lock, going around. And there you go. One low lock is pretty secure for right now. It's not going to go nowhere. It's mounted pretty good, so it doesn't have a lot of sway back and forth. Schaefer, everybody. He's been all up on that curb and everything. He has two open spaces over there to make it easier for him. But yeah, everybody's starting to freaking get impatient. So you got everybody trying to come in, go out. Got that guy behind me trying to freaking make a U-turn back into my spot, but there's no point if I can't get further down to let him turn around. Like I said, he has two spaces to get in there. I don't know why he made it so complicated, but let's try to do our thing. And then you see that driver coming in. There's another driver behind him backing up. But this is the stuff that we deal with when we come out here. It's not a big deal. I really don't really care. It's whatever. Real quick, sit my tandems all the way to the front, so I'm sitting at the 60. I'm at a little downgrade, but that just shows me they put the weight towards the front, so you see how big of a gap I had from the product to the back. So we we should down there be leveled out completely, especially since this is dedicated and they understand how to load real well. But let me go get the bills and then we go from there. All right, we got our bills. So we're about a little over 40,000 pounds. And as you can see what we have in there. So I'm on duty right now. That crap. Messaging composed. I got my loaded call situated. All I gotta do is send it. Send. And technically, reefer, you're supposed to do a macro 16 for temperature control, but this is a dry load, and I'm not doing it. Because in reality, they know it's a dry load, so there's no point. But right now, we're about to get going, and we'll see you guys shortly. Live it up, live it up, live it up, live it up. We started rolling not that long ago. Freaking broke my glasses the other day. So we should be there about 3:30, latest 4 o'clock, because this load is kicking my ass going uphill. So yeah, and yeah, I pulled them up. They should be open until like 5, but I'm not sure if they're gonna unload me when I get there, which they should, but we'll find out. So other than that, we're going through Winnemucca. We were just west of Winnemucca when we shut down this morning, now we're actually going through it. So, yeah. Which this route's not that bad. It'll be better if you had a lighter load. But other than that, I will see you guys shortly. This load that I'm on picked up a day late. I got here about 3 o'clock on the 26th. It was scheduled for the 26th at 12 o'clock. Well, from the time they sent me the load to the time my dispatcher put the load on me, they knew the load was not going to be here on time. I had to drive over an hour just to pick up the load and another 600 miles to get to the delivery. Now, everything would have been cool and all, but my 14 caught up. When your 14 catches up, there's nothing you can do about it. As you've seen, I made it to Winnemucca. Only had like 45, 50 minutes on my clock, if that. So I get 30 minutes away and they go, well, your delivery is for tomorrow at 8. Now granted, I have a load that picks up at 10 o'clock tonight. It's a live load. To where now that load is due for pickup whenever I get there. Which I've been to the place, they're pretty cool, but they changed locations, and since they changed locations, it hasn't been that great. But I still have that load, and hopefully when I get there, I don't sit and waste my 14-hour clock waiting to get loaded. Because the last time I've been there, they took a hell of a lot longer than they used to.